morning. You are watching The General Truth. My name is Abigail Mumbi. On this episode, you're going to be looking at new businesses. What really makes your business very unique and how do you get to define your niche market? Specifically, we're going to look at Alpine Restaurant, which was started outside Daystar University 3 months ago, yet there were existing restaurants around that area. Let's hear what people have to say about this. Nolin's Career reports.
Starting a business requires that you have factual information about the market and the location. The food business grows every day, but what matters is what is unique in it.
Some local restaurants have been started and others have been operating for quite some time outside Daystar University. Each one of them have what they are best known of in terms of meals and services. The question is, are the customers part of the picture?
Kufanya kazi ya hoteli inategemea na wewe mwenyewe jinsi utavyohudumia customer wako. Kuna wengine wana complain, sasa inabidi wewe mwenyewe ujitahidi kuongelesha vizuri. Au kila mtu sio anakuja kwa atarizika. So inabidi wewe mwenyewe washikilie vizuri na jinsi wa kuongelesha vizuri. Basi
Alpine Restaurant is a new spot, commonly known for yogurt and its African foods. A case is that not many students are aware of it. Some even take months to know about its whereabouts.
Okay, about the Alpine Restaurant, I think it's not a good restaurant because the services that they started with are not well provided, and the location is not good because, like, for me it took like 3 months for me to notice the place. And speaking of services, they started with good services like providing bajia, which is not offered in many restaurants around Daystar. And after a few months, they stopped, and now they don't have many customers. And you have to go there when you ask for bajia. That's when they start cooking. So I think they have lost a lot of customers. Yeah.
For business to thrive, no matter the location, it must have good services that will make the customers come back. It all goes down to the customer's needs. Some other students think that they did not look at the market very well and that their marketing strategy was not successful, knowing that its location is hidden.
Alpine Restaurant, I don't think that they researched well because I feel that the location in which they put the restaurant, it's quite hidden, so someone cannot really realize that there's something going on over there. And plus, I don't think starting a restaurant in Mavoko was the right thing to do because there's so many other restaurants. And plus, I think that the things that they usually cook are just the normal things that we're used to day in, day out. If I was them, I would have started something that is not here in school, or like something like a baker's inn, or something that makes meat pies, something that is new.
Is it about the customer's needs or the owner's needs? Reporting for The General Truth, my name is Nolin's Career.
Earlier on, I had an interview with Fred Kiio. He is the owner of Alpine Restaurant outside Daystar University. He's going to explain to us why he decided to do this particular business. Take a look. I am joined by Fred Kiio. He is a businessman. He worked in Safaricom as the commercial operations. He owns Alpine Restaurant outside Daystar University. And he is a farmer. Thank you for joining me. When did you join the food business?
Alpine, I've been operating it for about 3-4 months now. I'm not wrong. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why did you decide to do food business? Because it's
statistics say that if you don't want to go wrong in business, you had better get into food business. Reason being, every day everyone has to eat, right? And I was reading something actually last week that was very interesting. That by 2050, we need to produce 70% more food than what we're producing today. So for me, getting into the food business is as much as I can get.
So why did you decide to take that particular location? Why Daystar?
Why Daystar? I mean, one of the things that decision you need to make when you're starting a business, once you identify which business you're doing, location is a very critical element. as far as choosing starting your business, right? So for me, an area where there are students, it's a natural fit, because the thing that you need to be sure is about the footfall that is coming. So getting Daystar, where I know there are more than 3,000, 4,000 students, naturally it means if I set up a good restaurant, and of course I had to do a lot of visits to Daystar just to check, interview a few students, get to understand exactly what they're looking at. I looked at the restaurant that will be competing with me, and it was so easy for me to make the choice.
Do you think you have a ready market in Daystar?
It is, as I said, because the primary target, of course, are the students. When I came into Daystar and I spoke to a couple of students, they told me that almost 30% of the population prefers to eat out of school, and of course the other people who stay within Daystar. So the ready market is there.
So what makes your restaurant very unique compared to the other restaurants?
When I spoke to students, they gave me some feedback that first of all, I have to ensure that the place is super clean. And if you've been to Alpine Enterprises, trust me, there's no other place that is as clean as that place. But specifically, I was looking for kind of traditional food. And being a farmer, one of the pool for students in my restaurant is actually the yogurt that I produce.
Yeah, but I've taken surveys in school. They've said that particular location is a little bit hidden because they don't notice, because they're used to other restaurants there.
Yeah.
It's hard to notice that particular restaurant. Yeah, why that particular?
Well, again, when I was looking for some space, I went around Daystar. And as much as the place is hidden, the thing is, once students get to know, I've actually exceeded the expectation that I had in the first semester when I opened the shop or the restaurant. So hidden, yes, but am I pulling students? Yes, I am pulling students. The other thing that I did, I don't know that you've been to the place, I've actually put a TV screen with DSTV. And I spoke to quite a number of students, and they said they need to watch soccer, because I know that generation, of course, they expect to be fanatics for football and sports, so to speak. So the places most of the students used to go in bars, so to speak, some other students are not comfortable. So if you look at the entire of Daystar, there's actually no restaurant that Nana call it, and it has sports.
Yeah, so there are some students who are complaining that when they go to the restaurant, there is no enough food, or that particular food that you need to purchase, it's not there. What are you doing to make the
Some
supply?
feedback that I've received, and I'm happy, at least I'm getting this feedback again. Some of the challenges that you face when you're beginning a business is actually to get the right people to run it. Specifically in an area where I only come there over the weekend to check what's happening. So I'm not there every other day. It's not that as a business investor, I don't have the opportunity to win the food students are looking for. But I'm relying on employees who are working there in the restaurant. So some of the steps that I'm taking, I'm waiting for you guys to close school, I guess next week. And then I'll have some time to sit with the people or the guys who are running the restaurant on my behalf. And we're planning to do an audit of the last 3 or 4 months I've been. Definitely there's need for management change. I'll have to do that. The other key thing that you notice, I know like chips, probably specifically is not there. The price for potatoes that actually used to produce chips has skyrocketed. We used to buy a 17 kg bucket for about 450 shillings. The last time I checked 2 weeks ago was detailing about 18 shillings. Now, you have to balance. Students want, the same chips that they were buying at 100 shillings to be served today when the cost of production has more than tripled. So out of that, managing the cost, and of course I need return on investment and of course management. Yeah, there's a couple of issues, but I need to fix it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me.
Pepsi पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा Pepsi पी ले जरा जरा
Pepsi, खाना बने exciting.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I've heard about Alpha in restaurant. I just found about the food recently. I hear the food is good, but the service is not good. But let's find out from other people. Let's see what they have to say. Hi.
Hi.
What do you think about Alpha in restaurant?
It's cool. I like the food and it's affordable.
Is the service okay?
Yeah, very okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Basically, that's the view you got, as you've heard the food is good and affordable. But I've been there and haven't found many customers. And I haven't found much food either. But yeah, that's it for Alpine.
Well, this brings us to the end of our 4th episode on business. I hope you all got to understand Fred Kiio's explanation of why he decided to start the restaurant outside Daystar University. Thank you for watching. My name is Abigail Wumbi and have a blessed day.